Greetings from beautiful El Dorado Hills, California, at Fat Kitty City. This is a rescue operation. It is a sanctuary, and they also facilitate adoptions. And this is Cynthia. You want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Cynthia Barnett, and I have been here 9 years.
And what can you tell us?
This is like Club Med for kitties. We have 2 acres. We're now putting on an additional 2/3 of an acre. We have about 300 cats here, and the kitties seem to be very, very happy.
Yeah, we were noting as we came in just how well everybody seems to be getting along with each other, and you were mentioning that a lot of them have been here for a long time, and yet others are cycled out through adoption process. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Well, our whole purpose is to get the cats adopted. That's what we really want to do. But there are some, as I said, that are too old or too ill, and they will remain here for the rest of their lives. That's what we do. We take kitties in and care for them the best we can. And they all, as I said, seem very, very happy to be here. We don't have a lot of fights going on. Pretty peaceful.
All right, so go ahead and show us around and introduce us to some of your friends.
This is Mystery. Mystery was brought to us after her owner passed away with 2 siblings, and they got adopted. And she came to the sanctuary. She also got adopted, but she started acting out, and that just said she wanted to come back here, and she's been here ever since. And that's what happens. Sometimes kitties do get adopted. They want to be back here. They are familiar with this whole operation, and that's their goal. This is Blue Eyes. This is a feral.
And what is your role here again?
I work mostly with the surrenders. I give tours. I supervise the phone volunteers and just do whatever I'm asked to do. In here we have, hi Ellie, a very strong skunk smell, and This is Ellie. Ellie is now pushing 12, I believe, and she was born with cerebellar hypoplasia, which is a neurological condition, and she will take 1 step forward and fall back 5. But she doesn't know she's any different from anybody else, and technically she wasn't supposed to have survived because all of her litter mates died from the same condition. But she is doing great, and if you don't remember any other cats at Fat Kitty City, very often you'll remember her. She's very, very special. Okay. Sweetie. And we will go in here and see our boy.
So who is our boy?
Seamus.
So Seamus we rescued from Cottage Park in Sacramento. He had been...
Watch the bar.
Yep. He had been abandoned there by someone who was supposed to care for him after his owners moved away. But that didn't happen, and instead they just dumped him in the park. And he actually got captured a couple of times since June, but was brought back to the park.
Hi, buddy.
And very pleased that this guy has an adoption lined up, yeah?
Yes.
Apparently.
Even before he came to us, he was pretty much adopted.
Hey, Seamus. Remember me? How was your ticket into this place?
Such a big boy. Oh, it's such a big boy.
Yeah.
Hi, kitty. Hi. How are you?
Look at this boy.
A little crackle meow. Wow, so beautiful.
You want to pet him,
Hi,
Mary?
buddy. Of course. Hey, Seamus.
So Mary is how I found out about Seamus. She found out from someone who found out about it from someone, and the word got to me. And
Yeah.
I tried to catch him,
Buddy. Hi.
but he was a little too not trusting of me. But the next day, the person who's been feeding him and a whole bunch of other cats that are in the park was successful in picking him up and putting him in a carrier, and then I carried him up here.
You're a good boy. Oh, look at that.
Isn't he great?
He's such a good monkey, aren't you? Yeah. I'm so glad you're here. Yeah.
You remember me, dude? Hey.
So adorable.
Yeah.
I'm just going to let this stand here.
What a sweet kitty.
Yeah, he's gonna make somebody happy.
Yeah.
Isn't he adorable?
Yeah, he is. It's nice to meet you, Seamus. Yeah. So
I'm
nice
so
to
glad you
meet
got
you.
to see him, Mary.
I know. He's just such a cutie pie. Such a cutie pie you are.
So you were mentioning before I started rolling video the acreage.
We have 2 acres,
He's a good boy.
and we are putting on an additional 2/3 of an acre. We're also going to be building a brand new, larger clinic because we have our vet come here for her schedule once a week and other times if needed. And we've just outgrown what we have.
You got to stay in there, buddy.
And obviously you guys are nonprofit and
We
operate on donations and
We operate only on donations. We do not get the funding that the SPCAs get or the Humane Societies, and our funding comes $1 at a time from our supporters.
including adopters with their adoption fees.
Yes, yes. We are also in 4 different stores. We are in 2 PetSmarts and 2 Petcos. We do a lot of adoptions out of those stores, as well as out of the sanctuary.
All right. And how can people find out more about Fat Kitty City?
They can go on to our website, which is fatkittycity.org, and that has some of our history and shows photos of our grounds and certainly of the kitties.
And you also have a Facebook presence.
We do. Very active.
Oh, just a good boy.
Okay, Seamus.
Just such a good boy.
All right, Seamus, you're famous.
You
Isn't
are.
he darling?
He's a sweetheart. Just such a good boy. I'm so glad you're gone from that place, huh?
I bet he is too.
Let's have a little more patience, buddy. You're gonna get out of there soon. Yeah, look at you.